All right, let's start with some news that is coming in from Ohio in the United States, where according to reports, there's been another mass shooting that has taken place. This is the second one in the span of the last 12 hours in the United States. The police and emergency response personnel were called in after the residents reported an active shooter in Dayton, Ohio. Now, what we are at this point of time gathering from initial reports is that multiple people have been shot, and according to preliminary reports, at least 9 people are said to have lost their lives. Now, the paramedics were rushed to the spot and are taking the injured away to nearby hospitals. Now, there are also reports in the local media that there is a possibility that there could be more than one shooter in Dayton in Ohio. The police have now released a statement which states that the shooter, one shooter at least, has also been shot dead. Now, the police are presently combing the area for the other shooter who still could be at large, and the FBI has been called in to assist in the investigation. This latest mass shooting comes merely hours after another individual went on a shooting rampage in El Paso in Texas, which resulted in the deaths of over 20 people.
Apparently there was an active shooter, or a shooter now, downtown. We have not confirmed numbers yet on how many people may have been killed or shot. We originally were hearing 10. This happened around 1:30 a.m., so now about an hour and a half ago.
Very short timeline of violence, very short.
And how long do you expect to be out on scene tonight?
Throughout the whole night and morning.
You said roughly 16 injured. Is that at least 16? As many as 16?
Yes, 9 dead, plus the suspects, so 10 dead on East 5th Street, and 16 that we are aware of hospitalized in unknown condition right now.
Jeff Likens, Dayton Fire, Deputy Fire Chief. We have set up a Family Assistance Center at the Dayton Convention Center. We'll give you a telephone number when we get that. That way family members can call to find out if their loved ones were involved and get a status of who was transported to which hospitals.
Is there any remaining threat to the public?
Not that we're aware of. The incident was resolved within a very short period of time, and the investigation will continue through the night, and we'll go wherever it leads us. Obviously, we're investigating the possibility of more people being involved. At this time, it looks like it might just be the one person.
After the shooting happened, I guess what was the protocol? Did first responders go to several bars to make sure people were okay? I guess what did y'all do after the shooting?
Yeah, the initial response was in any active shooter response, it's to respond directly to the threat itself, the immediate threat, and that was done within a very short period of time in this incident. After that, first aid was rendered to the many victims, and obviously first responders had a pretty busy evening tonight, but it was a county-wide request for assistance, so we had assistance from a lot of different jurisdictions in the area.
What's your message to the community after an event like this?
First is anybody with information, please give us a call at that dedicated line, or they can always call 333 COPS as well for additional information. But Dayton is a very safe area. The downtown Dayton is a very safe area. This is extremely unusual, obviously, for any community, let alone Dayton in our Oregon district. This is unheard of and very sad. It's a very tragic evening, and we have a lot of resources dedicated to take care of the victims' families, as well as identify any other people who might have been involved, or obviously the public will be very interested to know what the